We're gonna put that band around your back leg and just go into a lunge. Looks like this. So he's gonna step through and face me down. We'll do this one first. Okay, take a step back. And some of you guys with the bigger bands, you know, you'll be closer, but like a band like this, I'd have Dan go even further back. So now we got some tension. Okay, so what's going on there? What's going on with the head of the femur? It's in that acetabulum. It's smashed up against there. The band is going to help lengthen the soft tissue. And the hip and shoulder are like a capsule, if you will. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but like, so if this is the head of your femur, we're trying to like wrap it up real tight. We want a nice tight hip capsule when we're squatting, okay? And so we're trying to open it up through lengthening, utilize this band. So you should get bands for your home gym. We'll show you, there's a lot of things you can do to have the bands help you with pull-ups, but we use them mainly here for mobility. So right now, Dan is contracting his back glute. It's shortening. What's the opposite muscle? It's hip flexor, it's opening. So if your bicep, if you contract it and flex on somebody, the opposite muscle, the tricep, is lengthening. Reciprocal inhibition, forget the terminology, but when one shortens, the other relaxes and lengthens. And we want to lengthen these hips, so he's squeezing his back glute and drive his hips forward. We're gonna have everybody get this stretch done now. Give me 10, 15 seconds and then switch legs. We'll go each partner either share a band, but everybody open up your hips real quick with the green band or blue band, whatever you got.
Leave this on.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He feels it.
I think the last time I tried to get in this, I was like, I screwed it up so bad.
Hey. Zing. 19.2. So this is opening up my quads and right up in that rectus femoris where everything ties up in, and you'd be surprised how tight you are. So give me 30 seconds here. Look where that band is. Try to duplicate that and sit up nice and tall. You can do this against the wall, but I gotta tell you, using a band is a little dirtier. Let's do it. Let's go. Woo! You like it?
Yeah.
How you doing?
That's tight. That's tight.
So good.
Good, that's really good. Yeah.
This is doing me some good. Where do you feel that?
Right here.
Yeah.
I needed it. I'm always really tight right there.
We all have tight quads. It's amazing.
It hurts so good.
Here is this is James gonna go through a couple of the ones you can go with the band in the up position basically. So this first one, he's in an overhead position. So he's getting in an overhead position here. Notice he's internally and then externally rotating. So right, and then he's doing some scap depress. Okay, so this would be, not that you care, but you can now get your hip, and he's getting his lats, his scaps, his shoulder capsule. So this is right here is external rotation, and when he turns it away, that's internal. That's good. Get both, and then show him that scap that you were doing. Depress, elevate, plus he's getting his lats, his shoulder. This is awesome. Okay, we're gonna show you one more. You can mess with that in a second. We're gonna show you that front rack position, because maybe when you leave here, you're like, I wanna try that front squat thing. And you know you gotta have high elbows for that front squat, so we can get the tricep. Mess with these positions. You can also pull over a little bit this way and get all this. Shoulder capsule, hip capsule. That's what we're attacking. We as bow hunters especially, these are very important areas for us. So mess with everything you saw here. We'll give you like a couple minutes to just mess with this real quick. We'll help you. Go.
Layer on top of that or whatever. It's quite a shot.
Down. Good. And back out. Good.
Let it stretch. Pull it back until you just feel everything stretch.
Feels good. So, keep rotating it while you're doing it.
Give get your arm under straight. A lot of people have tight lats, and this rib cage underneath your lats is like a fashion there that almost needs to. So it wants that whole shoulder joint going both directions.
Right.
Going here, depressing
pulling
back,
back.
and then coming forward and letting it stretch.
In both positions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So you want to retract that scapula back, and then let it forward and stretch for a couple seconds.